Okay, alright, here we have part 2 of our review for Henkei Cyclonus and Universe Cyclonus. Let me just recap what I said in the first part, that this is a very good mold. I cannot say enough about this figure. There's very little I can say negative that I can say about this figure, and my recommendation is in robot mode. If you can get the Universe, the Hasbro version. You don't have to get the Henkei. But if you really like Cyclonus and you're a serious collector, um, I say pick up the Henkei version. It's a very good repaint of this figure. It's a good choice of colors, if you ask me. I was very pleasantly surprised at the way this kind of purple turned out. Initial pictures made me doubt that it was going to be a good repaint or a good alternative color, but my honest best suggestion advice is do not judge him in package. If you have a friend who's already opened him up, look at the figure. Just have the figure in hand, up close and personal, and you judge the color. The periwinkle type of purple is very nice. He's got good silver highlights and good metallic purple highlights on him, and just the Mace Windu chrome on him is just great. I'm a big Mace Windu fan, and I like purple, and it's just great. Even his Target Master Nightstick is in a good repaint with black and Megatron chrome. He just looks like he's holding Megatron, and well, he wouldn't have been able to because Megatron was remolded into Galvatron. But he just looks very nice. It's got purple Decepticon symbol. His face has been painted in metallic silver, and I really dig this new color of him. It's not a G1 color. I'm actually very surprised that Takara went for a non-G1 color more than Hasbro, but I cannot say enough about these figures. These are very nice. As you can see, I even bought another one because I just fell in love with this figure, and this is my favorite among all the deluxe waves. So let's transform them and see them in alt mode. Take out Nightstick. Um, let's transform Nightstick first. Since Nightstick is in alt mode, let's transform in robot mode. Okay, very easy, but the only difference with the G1, he's got more articulation, it's got more detailing. Very nice. Even the Hasbro version is nice, but this guy is just very nice. The Takara version, just look at him with the chrome and black. Damn, very nice. Okay, let's move him to the side first. Okay. What I like about this mold of Cyclonus, is compared to the G1 version, he's got a very good transformation. It's kind of a unique transformation for me, because like this one, the legs don't just hinge up and fold backwards like the normal Transformers would. It folds up in two places. It splits up and then folds up, like so. The only drawback, I guess, for this figure would have to be that the legs don't, sorry, the legs don't, I'm doing this in the nighttime, and it's got a lot of insects flying around. Anyway, it doesn't snap into a more compact position, but it's very forgivable. I still think it looks nice in jet mode, alt mode, despite despite a lot of space and gaps that you can see, but it's still good. Okay, detach the elbows, the shoulders, sorry. Okay. Fold out the wings. Okay. Tuck in the hands. Then rotate. Okay, rotate. And these tab in here, so fold them in and tab. Okay, and tab in the wing. Okay. Doesn't seem to be as compact as the other figures like Hound or Starscream, but it's still a good mold. Just tab everything in if you can. Okay, there. Okay. Yeah, it looks loose first, but he does fit in. He does everything, just tabs in nicely, and it's pretty stable. It's a pretty stable figure. Fold out the nose cone. This is very nice. They were able to hide the nose cone. Just rotate the head. Don't forget that. And just before I transform him, sorry for this lack of organization, just to show you the light piping before I transform him. He's got ruby red eyes. Very nice light piping on this mold because it's right smack at the back of his eyes. So it's easy for light to get through and just let it shine. Okay. And he has landing gear. Tiny landing gear, but still great landing gear. They don't roll or anything, but it's just a nice touch. So there is Universe Cyclonus in his alt mode. I'll show you his light piping first before I transform him quickly. Amethyst eyes, just amazing. I'm really surprised at the way this figure turned out. Just the paint scheme. I thought I was really going to be very disappointed, but I wasn't. I'm so glad I got him. Turn the head around, split the shoulders. Just do this very quickly because I've already shown you the transformation for the universe. Henkei version is a lot tighter, as always. Okay, just fold, tab everything in. Okay. Okay. The cockpit even looks great. I mean, with the lighter purple, it really really lets you see the cockpit's windshield. Okay, rotate. Okay. Just tab everything in. I just dig these wings. I mean, just chrome, purplish chrome. Awesome, kick-ass awesome. Okay, we're almost done. Okay. I apologize for my lengthy video, as always, but it's just so much to say about this figure, both these figures. Okay, and there you have them in alt mode, Nightstick in robot mode. Both of them look great. It's a good retool on the G1 version. It still looks like the G1 version with just a more narrow fuselage and maybe smaller wings, but it's just great. I cannot say enough about these figures, and my final thoughts are, well, if you just want one, I still recommend the Hasbro version because it's closer to G1. But if you can afford to get the Henkei version, he costs almost twice as much. I got him for $14 at Toys R Us. I got this figure, the Henkei version, at a hobby shop for $24. So he's $10 more expensive than the universe, but he is well worth the money you spend on him. The paint application was just a big surprise for me, a very pleasant surprise for me, and I'm really digging this figure right now. And if you ask me, initially I would recommend and say that I would love the G1 colors more than any other retool of the colors, but I have to say, as I've been reviewing these figures, this one has got to be now my favorite among the two. I really like the Henkei version more than the Universe version for some reason, but even if he's not as G1 accurate as the first one, I have to say I like him. And if you're a serious collector, pick up the Henkei after you pick up the Universe. So if you can have both, that would really be great. So again, this is a very good figure. Do not pass up on this guy. If you see him, he flies off the shelf very easily. Pick him up. If you can afford the Henkei version, better. Get both of them. I mean, I cannot say enough about these figures. This is a very good figure, engineering-wise, paint-wise, artistic-wise. Highly recommend it more than any of the other Universe figures. So there you have him, Transformers Universe Cyclonus and the Henkei Cyclonus version. Thanks for watching.